Hello there, friends. How is everyone doing tonight? I hope you're all doing amazing. We're going to be hopping into some more Celeste.smc tonight. We made it past the beat block section, so we don't have to deal with the continuous dinging noise anymore. Okay. This screen. Hello there. I did not do any warm-up, but, classic Crystal. I did, between last week's stream and, today, I actually did this before the Archipelago event, over the weekend, but, I've modded my D-pad. I play on a PlayStation 4 controller, and, normally, it is one continuous piece of plastic for that. Pretty standard for a D-pad. But it has the issue that you can end up accidentally pressing the wrong direction just by, if I held down the right button, I would sometimes get an up input. That's no good. So, now, I have no excuse. Any inputs that happen are because I pressed that button. And by and large, it feels mostly the same for actual... Right, I need to dash up there, okay. By and large, as far as mechanics inputs go, it feels mostly the same. I'm sure there's some micro adjustments I was doing that I now no longer need to do, but, not the biggest deal in the world. So on my next iteration of overlays, don't know when I'll be able to afford to do it, but I don't know if I'm going to include chat next time around. I really like having chat, but as far as screen real estate for putting everything I want on there, for the 4x3, I'm wanting to have my controller and a timer on screen for doing speedrunning stuff, so... I could maybe have a line of chat, or 2 lines of chat, or something like that, It wouldn't be that big, and it wouldn't be very readable on mobile if I did more than that, right? So that's sort of the conundrum that I'm stuck with. I'm like, I could fit it in there, but it would only be readable on desktop or TV. There's some stuff for messing up tonight that it's me getting warm or remembering what I need to do, but I immediately feel so much more in control than what I was normally feeling. I swear it's not placebo, I swear that it's actually just really nice. Too close to the spikes. no. That was really good control there, though. I even recovered from the disco shell going the wrong way. Too gusto. Oof. Have I mentioned that this song is really good? I'm pretty sure I have. I think this is something that I've talked about before, but there's something with Kaizo where I have seen others play where they have more raw natural talent than I do, but they just don't have the patience to lose continuously. Being able to lose continuously is a skill. It's like this might sound really weird, but it's like you lose to learn a lot of the times. And some people just really cannot handle losing, so Kaizo's this thing, Juz has brought it up before. If you played a musical instrument, you're probably more likely to be good at Kaizo, just because playing a musical instrument has a lot of the you fail, you fail, you fail, oh, and then you succeed and you get it. So, yeah, it's, you know, it's a thing that it takes practice, and having some of that early development really helps out. And Juz didn't mention this, but programming also sort of fits into that same category, I'd say, because programming is fail, 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 until eventually it works. And then sometimes, even when it works, it doesn't work good enough. There's like, oh, there's this like caveat around it where it's not working as best as it could. And that feels very Kaizo, because in Kaizo, there's times that it's like, oh, you figure out a way to do the trick, but the way you're doing the trick is a really bad way to do the trick, and it's actually making things harder on yourself. So, you know, it's interesting. Oh, hi there. Thy Lord Root? Hello, welcome on in. Been a while since you've seen some Kaizo. Well, this is one hell of a Kaizo hack to come in on. This is Celeste.smc, which is a fusion of Kaizo Super Mario World and Celeste mechanics. It's very fun. It's definitely my favorite ROM hack to date that I've played. Yeah, I like that it's textured like the the ASM that's just an on-off coin, which is a common utility that's available. But it is really cool that it's stylized like the Celeste stuff. Only done a little bit on Super Metroid. I'm assuming it'd be the same programming language for the ASM stuff then. Electrip, hello, welcome on in. When she morphs. That seems rude. I got to have a chat with one of the prolific SMW code writers. D to the 4th, and that was a very cool conversation. I've done MIPS programming in the past, and apparently the SNES ASM is quite a bit easier to work in, so who knows, maybe I'll give it a look at some point. .65816, assembly isn't too bad if you've already done stuff on the 6502. I have not done on the 6502, but I have done stuff in MIPS, as I just said, so. I've also done x86. x86 is gross. I really hate x86 coding. I did it for a programming class called Programming Languages, where we wrote a subset of the C programming language called C-. The segment registers. Perhaps. .8086 segmentation. I'm not an ASM developer normally. I mostly work in, well, nowadays I mostly work in Bash scripts, but I'm professionally trained as a Java developer. No, so close. Your home is in DOS, so you've gotten used to it. Fair enough, yeah. Mounting the disco shell and then being able to ride it off to the right, so tough. If I had a little bit more platform to the left, I'd be more confident, but you're about to fall off the ledge where you mount onto the shell. So it's very do or die. You want to open a file in read mode. Fail if not exists. I'm sure there were potentially good reasons for that. I mean, it might That might simplify some components, because I do have, for some of my open source Java projects that I've worked on, it's like, okay, I want to check that this file exists. If this file doesn't exist, then we need to throw an error. If it does exist, then I want to read it. So I have actually been in that exact scenario. Probably not a scenario that most people would be under, but I have had that scenario. Oh, it always fails? Interesting. Can't open a file for reading if it doesn't exist. Interesting. Yeah, it's like, I want to work a little bit in ASM for Kaizo stuff to kind of give back to the community. But also, I'm usually a high-level developer, not a low-level developer, so... Notorious disdain for Unix. Gosh, imagine how much better of a world we would be in if Unix was the base for Windows. It nearly happened. Gosh. And now they have years and years of this cruft that they have, like... They'd have to start over from scratch in order to do that. Speaking of rewriting from scratch, I've heard good things about the Cosmic Desktop Alpha. The reason Microsoft went to virtualization with Unix is because the NT kernel is not well suited to it. Fork and exec alone would have been very complicated implementations. Yeah. Yeah. NT can technically support it. Windows NT was basically what came between 8 and 10, right? Am I remembering that correctly? Not quite. OS2, IBM, and Microsoft had a falling out, though. And then IBM purchased Red Hat, and that caused CentOS to get kerfuffled, which has made my life a living hell at work. Yippee. I'm a database administrator, so it's like, okay, having to move all of these systems off of CentOS and onto the new OS that they chose. And application teams dragging their feet, which is oh so fun. I don't know what VAX stands for. Is VMS just VMs as well, by the way? Or is that another acronym? I don't know. I do not know the PDP-11. But it was the 32-bit version of it. Gotcha. I've only been out of college for, you know, 5 or so years. Just to give a rough estimate on age. So, there's some stuff of, like, computer history I know. And then there's other stuff that I do not. Production system Unix was designed for. Gotcha, gotcha. I really should have a button to enable or disable the hand tracking stuff. The VAX shipped with. Gotcha, gotcha. How'd the fundraiser go? The fundraiser went really well. As a team, we raised $360 for Trans Lifeline. Very happy that I was able to help organize the group and get people together for the charity event. Yeah. The kind of poetic reasoning behind why I thought of doing an Archipelago event. Archipelago is a game of, like, each person has their own individual thing going on, but they're working together towards a greater cause. And so, hey, we're a bunch of individuals coming together, working towards a greater cause, so... Felt poetic, felt right. Yeah. But also, Archipelago's, like, that's the poetic reasoning. There's a part of me that was just doing it because, Archipelago is my current hyperfixation. So, you know, two sides of the coin there. Yeah. It's really fun to play, and I think it's fun to watch. It'd be cool if in the future I can figure out how to get, like, everybody's feed up onto one screen. Yeah, this is a ROM hack, so it's not the vanilla game. It's a modification of Super Mario World called Celeste.smc. It is a ROM hack that's a fusion of Kaizo Mario mechanics plus some mechanics from Celeste. It's very fun. It's very cool. Wanting to try single-player mode, though. Single-player mode can be fun. I would say the single-player mode would be most interesting to do if you're, like, pulling multiple games of your own together, right? Because there's only so much that can be randomized within a single game. Gonna watch this back. I didn't get the shell going left. I only kind of paused it in place. I need to get it going left so that I can... I need to get it going left so that the momentum kind of holds it out of the way for a moment. Oh, that would have been it if I landed on the blue pillar. But your Z3 tech isn't very good? Yeah, SMZ3 is an interesting thing. And Archipelago actually has SMZ3... Like, there's Super Metroid, Link to the Past, and then SMZ3. All three of those are options that you can random. Hope I have a good stream. Thank you. Hope you have a nice evening, Sela. Having a good stream so far. Just chilling. Trying to make progress. Disco shells. Giving my hands a quick stretch. Okay. Great. Can Root come over so we can play science? Was I not close enough to the wall? Oh yeah, I was way far out there. Disco shell. Systems engineer by trade. Nice. I was planning after college to become just like a Java backend developer. But then I stumbled into being a subject matter expert for my database tech. So that was a thing. It wasn't planned, just, oh, hey, I'd like to learn a little bit about this tech. Oh, wait, you're leaving? Oh, so I'm the only person with this knowledge now. Huh. Tamurin JDK is pretty good, honestly. Eclipse Tamurin. I think it's most of what the open source community has moved towards. Like, yes, there's OpenJDK, but Tamurin is sort of the go-to. How the fuck? I think I have the general idea. I want to confirm this real quick. Celeste.smc farewell. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Doesn't seem awful. Okay. I did have the right general idea. I'm very close to 690 followers on Twitch. I just realized that. Little taps needed there. depending on how you land. I wonder if this is like the second to last major checkpoint, because this definitely isn't the final challenge. Why'd I do it like that? Sometimes it feels like, okay, yeah, you're locked in with the disco shell, and then suddenly you pop off it. Sometimes you can just hold right, and other times you can't. And that's me not being a disco shell master that is making it so that... Hello? Controller? I don't know why my controller turned off. That was weird. I probably need to look into more... My controller did it again. Uh-oh. Well, looks like we need to plug this into charge. Or...